Admiral Marcus Webb stood on the bridge of the Vengeful Dawn, his weathered hands gripping the command rail as 900,000 warships materialized from quantum space around him. The largest armada in human history had arrived at the ZYXR homeworld, and every soul aboard thirsted for retribution. Earth was gone. 3 billion lives snuffed out in an instant when the ZYXR had deployed their entropy weapon. Marcus had watched from Mars' colony as humanity's cradle became a lifeless husk, its oceans evaporated, its continents turned to ash. The aliens had broadcast their victory across all frequencies. Your weakness disgusts us. Your world is forfeit. That was 6 months ago. 6 months of fury, of uniting every human colony across 200 star systems, of building the greatest war machine the galaxy had ever seen. The ZYXR had awakened something primal in humanity, something they would soon regret. All ships report ready, sir, Commander Jennifer Rodriguez announced from the tactical station. Weapons hot. Shields at maximum. We await your order. Marcus stared at the alien planet below, a world of crystalline spires and violet oceans, home to the species that had murdered his wife, his children, his entire civilization's birthplace. His finger hovered over the firing command. Sir, Lieutenant James Patterson called from communications. We're receiving a transmission. Audio only. It's in English. Play it. Static crackled, then a voice emerged, human, male, exhausted. American Fleet, this is Dr. Robert Mitchell, xenobiologist from the Earth Expedition Prometheus. We thought everyone would assume we died with Earth. Please, don't fire. You need to hear this. Marcus's blood ran cold. The Prometheus had been on a deep space survey mission when Earth fell. They were supposed to be dead. Dr. Mitchell, this is Admiral Webb. Explain yourself. Quickly. Admiral, the ZYXR didn't destroy Earth out of malice. They destroyed it to save the galaxy. We've spent 6 months with them, learning their language, their history. Earth was infected. Infected? Marcus's jaw clenched. More alien lies. No, sir. 3 years ago, an automated probe returned from the Andromeda galaxy. Remember the Henderson probe? It brought back something. A nanocrystalline virus that integrates with carbon-based neural tissue. It's sentient. It's predatory. And it was spreading through Earth's population at an exponential rate. Jennifer pulled up archived data. Sir, the Henderson probe did return. Quarantine protocols were filed but never enforced. There was a bureaucratic mix-up at customs. The ZYXR detected the infection from deep space, Dr. Mitchell continued. They sent us warnings for 11 months. 17 different attempts to communicate the danger. Our governments thought it was a pretext for invasion. By the time they realized we weren't listening, 47% of Earth's population was infected. The virus would have spread to every colony within 2 years. It would have consumed all organic life in the Milky Way within a century. Marcus felt the deck shift beneath his feet. You're telling me they committed genocide to prevent a plague? They gave Earth a choice, Admiral. In their final transmission, the one our governments classified, they offered to evacuate the uninfected population. 2.3 billion people could have been saved. Our leaders refused. They thought it was a trick. The ZYXR waited until the last possible moment, until the virus reached critical saturation. Then they acted. The bridge fell silent. Marcus pulled up the classified files Jennifer had located. There they were, 17 transmissions, increasingly desperate. Mathematical models. Biological scans. An offer of sanctuary. And humanity's response, weapons deployment, fleet mobilization, communications blackout. They saved Mars colony, Dr. Mitchell's voice broke. They destroyed their own scout ships that got too close to your orbital defenses. They sacrificed 300 of their own people to prevent any chance of the virus spreading to your station. And they've been monitoring every human colony for signs of infection ever since. Admiral, the ZYX have been protecting us. Marcus looked at the 900,000 warships surrounding him. Each one crewed by people who had lost everything. Each captain's finger on the trigger, ready to glass an entire civilization. Why didn't they tell us afterward, he demanded. They tried. But our colonies were already mobilizing for war. They made the calculation that trying to communicate the truth would be seen as manipulation. That showing weakness would invite immediate attack. So they prepared to die. Admiral, there are only 4 billion ZYXR on that planet. They know they can't win this fight. They're waiting for the end. Lieutenant Patterson's console lit up. Sir, we're receiving data packets from the surface. Biological records. Transmission logs. Video evidence of the infection's progression. It's God, sir. It's all true. I'm seeing people, humans, their neural structures completely overwritten. They weren't human anymore. Marcus closed his eyes. His wife's face appeared in his memory, her smile, her laugh. Had she been infected? Had the woman he loved already been dead before the planet burned? There's one more thing, Dr. Mitchell said softly. The ZYXR have been developing a cure. Not for the infected, they were too far gone. But a vaccine. In case the virus survived somehow. They've been working on it for humanity. They want to give it to you. Free. No conditions. Commander Rodriguez turned to Marcus, tears streaming down her face. Sir, what are your orders? Marcus looked at the alien world below. At the 900,000 ships ready to rain fire and fury. At the crew who trusted him to deliver justice for Earth. He thought about what humanity had always claimed to stand for. What Earth had taught the colonies. That strength wasn't just the ability to destroy, but the wisdom to understand. Stand down weapons, he said quietly. Open a channel to the ZYXR government. It's time we had a conversation. As the order rippled through the fleet, Marcus felt the weight of 3 billion deaths on his shoulders. But he also felt something else, something humanity had nearly lost in its rage. Hope. The ZYXR hadn't just saved the galaxy from a plague. They'd given humanity a chance to prove it could be better than its worst impulses. And as the first diplomatic transmission began, Admiral Marcus Webb chose to take it.